Was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost him.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
To the middle, and stolen by Murray. Thompson outside. They grab their own miss. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Here's Alexander. Plenty of space. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now, here's Thompson. And that one's good. Cox.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
And now, we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. PA?
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
In the paint, Nurkic's height makes him such a challenge to defend. It's really easy for him to get that shot off in rhythm.
Second team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Out left to the wing. To the inside. A 15-footer. And Thompson gets it to go.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Pass to Ibaka. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Alexander. Pass to Nurkic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
And that's one of the things Nurkic does so well. Absorb contact and still be in control.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Alexander. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Pass to Thompson. Down low. Here's Alvarado. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Nice feed by Thompson. Most of the time, Clay either shoots or passes it. Doesn't really dribble that much.
Inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Murray with the ball.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some run out.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Here they are, the Clark City Dancers.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Clark City Dancers.
And it's Jones with the ball for New York. It's a 5-point game. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so here is New York. 3-point lead. Jones with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. They get it again. Outside, Jones. 5 to shoot. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
It's Curry outside. New York, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Down low. Pass to man. Here's Okeke, guarded by Curry. And that one is good from Okeke.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
New York calls timeout. Here's Alexander. He's got 5. .122 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Fall. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Rockets.
Clarkson outside. No good on the 3. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Alexander. He's covered by Clarkson. Alexander, no luck. To the paint. Here's Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Here's Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Knicks foul. Taco Fall. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Knicks on defense. Pass to Alvarado. The shot's good. Alvarado's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Alexander. He's got 6. New York, no good that time either. To the inside. Holmgren gets the bucket. And now a 4-point Rocket lead.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Rockets ahead, ending the first quarter with a massive 16-3. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets. Houston leading by 4. Pass to Dosunmu. Thompson right side. Here's Cox. And Curry pulls it down. Outside, Jones. Elbow shot is on the way. An offensive rebound.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Pass to Dosunmu. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
New York takes timeout. A different look for New York. New York trailing.
I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Cox. Another shot. Goes up again. And he lays it up and in. Cox has got 5 now.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Alexander. He's got 6. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Oladipo misses. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
Knicks trail by 4. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Alexander. A baseline J. That's tipped. Thompson outside. Inside. Cox. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Cox has got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the paint. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. For three, Ingram. Offensive rebound. Boom, he jams it straight down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 8. Now here's Hayes. Maxey with it. Pass to Alexander. 5 on the clock. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Rockets leading by 6. Here's Alvarado. Spins. It's deflected. And a fast break now for New York. Jones is running. .137 left in the first half of basketball. Swiped away. The Rockets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And one of the weaker areas for this group. Only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. Jones looking for an opening. They set the pick. Knocked away.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, we got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Houston leading by 11. For 3, Ingram. The shot, no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Such an active player. Love seeing Bell give up his body and be rewarded for the hustle.
Now Holmgren. He's got 9. And that one is good from Okeke.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Just 3 on the clock. Got a piece of it.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Carter with the 3. That'll do it for the first half. Rockets ahead. ending the second quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Down low, Cox. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And that's 13 points for Insanity.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And stolen by Murray. Pass to Dosunmu. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 5 now.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
Here's Cox. Here's Dosunmu. The three-pointer, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Alexander, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And most scouts felt there was a clear top three in the last draft, but Murray is making his case.
The Knicks making a switch here. Right, many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
And it's Jones with the ball for New York. They trail by 16. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Inside, here's Cox. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Screen by Nurkic. To the inside. Back to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York moving it around. Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Ingram. Now Murray. That three off the mark. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ibaka, wide open, he fires. And the three ball is good. Ibaka's got 5.
Mostly a dunker early in his career, Ibaka has moved his game further out to the perimeter, which has dropped his percentages but raised his value as a floor-spacing big.
Jones from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
To the middle. Nurkic with the double team. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Together for your Club City Dancers.
Knicks trail by 12. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Maxey looking it over. Shoots over Clarkson. And that one goes long. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. From
past the arc. New York, no good that time either. A Rockets leading by 12. From downtown, it's good from long range. He has 5.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Here's Alvarado with the second effort. And Clarkson with the layup. Clarkson's got 7 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Houston. They set the screen. Here's Alexander. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
13 feet away. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And so here is Houston. Maxey into the lane. The 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Rockets leading by 12. Pass to Murray. To the paint. Now Holmgren. And there's a whistle that goes on John Concho. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. Inside. It's picked off. Pass to Nurkic. Curry on the wing. Screen by Nurkic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013. Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
The Knicks making a switch here.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
And with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to Holmgren. Down low. Shakes him. And the dunk by Holmgren.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Knicks trail by 15. Out to the right wing. For 3, Forbes. It's rebounded by Houston.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A nice shot by Okeke.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
And Forbes has it in the corner. Pass to Concho. Driving inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. That one on Holmgren.
Yeah, easy call.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets on top, up by 15. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Alexander. Screened by Ibaka. He takes it in. Ingram outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Ibaka.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses.
Shooting for New York. at the line for one.
And so Nurkic will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 15-point game. Screen by Nurkic. Pass to Alexander. Back to Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Kept alive by New York. And finished off by Nurkic.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
On the free throw, no good. And here is Dosunmu. Ingram wide open. A three-pointer is right on target.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Alexander. Nurkic trying to get open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
They get it back. Cox. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Got a hand on it. Murray outside. Pass to Dosunmu. And he stays with it. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Rockets lead by 17.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
From the line, Alexander, no luck. Houston leading by 17. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And here are the Knicks. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Alexander. It's tipped. And he recovers it. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Alexander. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Trying to get something going. Doesn't go for him. And it's Houston the other way.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Another miss by Houston. Knicks trailed by 19. Screen by Ibaka. The kick out to Oladipo. Screen by Nurkic. To the middle. And finished off by Nurkic.
With excellent footwork, Nurkic remains effective in those pick and roll situations.
Timeout called the Rockets. Rockets leading by 17. Murray outside. Here's Cox. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Now,
To the wing right side. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And with an off-the-charts wingspan, Ingram's effective at using his length to finish at the rim.
To the paint. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Cox. This one for three. And that one's good. Ingram. And the Rockets lead by 20.
And working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
There's the screen. Here's Maxey. Lays it up off the glass.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Pass to Cox. And some nice passing there by Houston. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Houston.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Insanity.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clarkson out of bounds. New York takes possession.
That was let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Pass to Alexander. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Outside, Maxey to the right side. And here's Nurkic. And he banks in the layup.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Here's Mann from deep three-point range. The shot missing. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Alexander. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball.
Here's Holmgren. It drops.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from